My Gazelle e-bike just blew up in fire. No joke, ladies and gentlemen. My Gazelle e-bike just blew up, literally. Okay, I've owned this bike brand new. I bought 3 Gazelles brand new from the Gazelle factory, and this bike has been nothing but a nightmare. And the company itself has been nothing but horrible. They don't stand behind their warranty. They don't stand behind their bike. It's been nothing but trash. I made this video for you. I want you to save your money. I don't want you to go to the same pitfall that I've gone through. Gazelle's website tells you to give you a 10-year warranty. They say they give you 2-year warranty. Hear it from the horse's mouth. They do not accept their warranty. They do not accept their warranty. On this bike, I had to spend so much money from parts to labor because they won't warranty the parts and they won't warranty the labor. They'll want you to go to their own dealerships. I've gone to a couple of their own dealerships. They all suck. They don't know how to work on their bikes, and they actually damaged my bike versus fixing it. And this is multiple Gazelle dealers that I've gone to. And I even have it on video, one of the top managers of Gazelle telling me at the store that they don't know how to work on these bikes. So into this story, guys, don't buy yourself a Gazelle e-bike or you're going to regret it. Are the bikes good? The bikes are okay. What's really horrible about the company is truly horrible. They don't have an infrastructure for support. They're very, very, they don't want to do the warranty work for whatever reason. And they're not going to pay you to do the work. So if you take your bike, let's say it's under warranty, to a bicycle shop and they do the repairs and you send them the receipt, they're not going to reimburse you even though the bike is under warranty. Now on this Gazelle bike, everything on this bike has been basically destroyed. I had to put 2 engines on there. I've had to put 3 hubs. I had to put on new rims. Like, the bike was under warranty. The rims broke. There was cracks all over it. And guess what? Gazelle didn't cover it. It cost me over $700 for rims, spokes, and installation just to put that rear rim in with the hub. Guess what? You think Gazelle covered it? Zero. They paid me zero money. I wrote them a letter, showed them the proof, and every time they weasel out of it, guys. They just weasel out of it. When my rim broke, they weasel out of the warranty. When my hub broke, the weasel out of the warranty. My engine was destroyed, the weasel out of the warranty. When my shock system went out, for example, my front shock went out. It's like a $500 shock. It was under warranty. They wouldn't cover it, right? This company is just a joke, guys. So I'm just making this video for you to let you know, do yourself a favor. Don't buy a Gazelle because the company is shady as dirt, right? I mean, you can't see, it's clear as dirt. As Americans say, it's clear as muddy waters. So if you want to have a high-end bike with support, this is not it. Do yourself a favor. There's other companies out there that really stand behind their customer. They really stand behind their bike. Like, for example, electrical bicycle company. I bought a bike from them. They've gone above and beyond the call of duty to fix my bike. Every time there's something broken with it, not only do they pay for the labor, they pay for the parts. I mean, it just blows you away. So you have a company that's selling very affordable e-bikes, like electrical bike, and they have such an amazing support system, right? And then you have another company on the other spectrum, Gazelle, which claims to be the Bentley of bikes, but they have the worst support system in the world. And guys, I've rode bikes for a long time. I've owned a lot of different bikes. I wrote books on flipping bikes. So I have a lot of experience in bikes, and I can tell you, Gazelle has been truly one of the worst companies to ever deal with when buying a bike. And their bike is really not what they claim to be. Like, the whole bike has been destroyed, okay? Again, I have to put 2 new engines on there, 3 hubs. These hubs are internal hubs, are freaking expensive. The labor's expensive to put it on there. I had to put new rims on there. I mean, the list of things that's gone wrong with the bike is extreme. Like the battery moved around in there, it wouldn't lock correctly. I mean, the list goes on and on and on, guys. So I could sit here and just tell you over and over, but I just want to recommend this for you, okay? If you're thinking of buying an e-bike from Gazelle, please run away or you're going to lose a lot of money. Okay. Now, there are a lot of good reviews out there, but here's the thing. Most of these people that are giving the reviews are bicycle dealers that are profiting from selling you a bike. I am the owner. I spend my own money to buy it. So I'm giving you an unbiased review. I don't make money if you buy it. I don't make money if you don't buy it. I don't care. I don't have a horse in the race. I am just telling you from my own experiences as owning 3 Gazelle. I've owned their flagship Gazelle, which is the Ultimate 380 Plus. I own the one that's right below it. And I can tell you guys, they all had major problems. And the worst part about it is that the company itself, it sucks. On a scale of 1 to 10, I give them a 0. I would never buy a Gazelle. I would run away from Gazelle because they're just truly one of the most horriblest company ever. And they're what I call keyboard warriors. They're sitting behind a keyboard telling you where you should, drive 500 miles to take your bike to a repair shop so they can save themselves $10. You know what I mean? That's the kind of shitty company you're dealing with, Gazelle. So I could not recommend Gazelle to anyone. I would run away from them. I would never buy a Gazelle. And, I'm making this video so you can save money. I don't want you to be where you spend $5,000, $6,000 on an e-bike, and then you're going to have to spend another $4,000 or $5,000 in repairs because the dealers are not going to be able to do the warranty. The factory is not going to stand behind their bikes. And what I've realized is there are companies out there that are truly stand behind their bikes, like Electrical, like Priority. These companies are smaller companies and they truly want their customers to be happy. So why would you spend your money on a company that doesn't give a shit about you, doesn't respect you, doesn't respect your hard work? They have a crappy product. They're not going to stand behind it. They're going to make you jump through a bunch of hoops just to get warranty work when you have a brand new bike and your bike costs as much as a car does, but they're not going to stand behind it. So end of the day, guys, don't buy a Gazelle. You're going to regret it. My Gazelle has literally blew up. Every part on that thing has been replaced at my own cost, from labor to parts. And it's been like one of the worst companies I ever dealt with. I will never buy a Gazelle, would not ever recommend a Gazelle to anyone. There are better companies out there. My best recommendation is if you want to buy an electrical bike, because they will need repairs, ladies and gentlemen. Again, there's no doubt about it. This is my 4th electrical bike that I've owned. One of the most important things you have to realize when you buy an electrical bike or any bike is their company. What is the company philosophy behind their products? If the company is a wiki shitty company, stay away from them. Okay, literally stay away. You don't want to deal with companies like that because you're going to spend a lot of money and they're going to make great profits, but they don't care, right? One story I like to tell you guys is when my dad came to America in 1986, he bought a Nissan, okay? And since that time, our family has owned 26 Nissans, okay? And the reason is because the first Nissan he bought was really, really a nice car and it lasted a very long time. So the point of the story is when you're a manufacturer, you're trying to sell something one-time hit, that's great. But there are companies out there that'll sell you something, they'll stand behind it, and you'll become a repeated customer over and over and over and over and over because the product's good and the company's good, okay? Gazelle is none of those. The company's shitty, the product's shitty, the warranty is horrible, and I would have rather just bought a bike from China and saved $5,000 and got the shitty service that I would from a American, supposedly Netherlands-made company, okay? So end of the story, guys. If you buy a Gazelle, you're going to regret it, okay? Especially if you're going to do miles on it. If you're going to just buy it and just put it into your storage or into your garage, sure, that's okay. If you're going to put less than 1,000 miles on it, okay, you may not have all these problems that I have. But if you're going to put more than 1,000 miles on your bike, then Gazelle is not it, ladies and gentlemen, because you're going to pay up the kazoo in repairs, in frustrations, in parts, and worst of all, there's no one to help you. You have to go from shop to shop, try to find someone because most shops will not work on a Gazelle. I hope that helps you out to save some money. I know I don't want you to spend your money that you work so hard on a company that doesn't give a shit about you. Is what I'm trying to say. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for clicking the like button. Love to hear your thoughts and comments below. Don't buy a Gazelle or you'll regret it. Peace.